David Carradine, dead. And the Post using Anthony's fine line from yesterday that got a car crash, actually, on this very radio show.
I decided to car crash it because I wasn't proud of the line. But it was, you got to take into consideration how quickly it is after the news breaks that you come up with any kind of joke.
We pretty much broke the news.
Of course we did.
David Carradine's death. We had some correspondence, some O&A correspondents in Bangkok calling us immediately.
Yes.
And we broke the news in America. We're very proud of that. Travis, do you have the line that Anthony used yesterday? All right, check this out.
Wow, really? Kung Fu?
Oh, Hung Fu. Kung Fu.
That's all right. No.
I like
Kung Fu is funny.
I like Kung Fu.
Where else are you going to go with that?
So the Post liked Hung Fu because that's their headline today.
That's
right on the front page. Hung Fu.
Unbelievable. How disrespectful.
Oh, shit.
You know, obviously, we do this show, and I don't think the Carradine family is listening.
Yeah, but we're not like a news thing either.
Yeah.
You're supposed to have some kind of like... So Carradine dies... I think the authorities over there in Bangkok were trying to help out the family. They're like, he committed suicide, man.
Like, and then, we've seen this before.
Right, he committed suicide. The family's like, no, man, he had a wonderful life. He wouldn't have committed suicide. He had no issues. And then the authorities are like, all right, well, we were trying to cover this up, but looks like he died, with a rope around his genitals, rope around his neck. And now they're saying when he had the big orgasm, it might have caused a heart attack.
Ooh.
So that's the story that is now being reported. Instead of a suicide thing that makes everything just kind of go away.
How do you jerk off in the closet?
I told Ant there's no way he was you don't jerk off in Thailand. There's too much going on around you.
Well, if you're into autoerotic asphyxiation, you do hang yourself sort of and take the weight off of your feet in some kind of a closet or on a doorknob or something like that. And then as you're orgasming, you're just about choking yourself out, and then you're supposed to stand back up, loosen the rope, and you have a great fucking orgasm, and end of story.
But the chances, there's chances that you're going to pass out.
You're going to pass out.
The blood is not...
And once you pass out...
You're not standing up anytime
now
soon.
Your weight is all on the neck, and you're dead.
That is insane.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Certainly is.
What about the rope around the genitals, Anthony? Does anyone know what that's about?
Extra added twist, I think.
Just to keep the penis nice and hard? Was it like kind of a cock ring thing?
Almost a Dr. Cock ring. It's, I think if you tie it around your neck, then over the top of the coat hanger there in the the thing you put the hangers on, and then down to your genitals, and then slowly let the pressure down. Imagine that. Now you're pulling your nutsack and your cock, your sausage.
How bad do you need to come?
How much exactly?
I know.
How much stimulation do you need? Just jerk off and squeeze your nuts. You're starting Kung Fu. You're embarrassing yourself.
Yeah, look at what you're doing now. Now they got to find you like this.
Now the front page of the paper is telling them when you jerked off with a rope on your weenie. That's what you get.
That's unbelievable. Hung Fu is the front page today.
Fu.
How humiliating.
To be Hung Fu.
How are they reporting it elsewhere in America?
I bet not Hung Fu.
I think Hung Fu takes the cake.
The Post is the only one doing the Hung Fu.
Absolutely.
Do you know, like, all through his movie career, all through his television career, he never imagined that he would be dead from jerking off and everybody would know it.
No.
I don't get that one. Do we have listeners that have tried this thing?
You have co-hosts who have.
You've tried this?
I know, I'm just joking.
Why would you take the chance? Unless maybe... I'm trying to think if there's a safe way to do it. Like, you're choking yourself, right? Maybe you're holding on to the rope, so if you do pass out, would your hands let go?
I don't know. If that rope is tight around your neck...
Oh, I see.
Is it a noose, or maybe it's a loose noose?
Loose. That's what I'm getting at. Loose noose. So you're pulling on the rope. Mm-hmm. Well, then you got to have a hand free to
tickle your nipples or tease your balls.
Stuff.
Yeah, that's
Who the fuck would take that chance?
That is. Well, they're saying that's how what's his name from InXS went also.
There's nothing wrong with a little kink, but that's like taking it right to the edge.
How old was he? 71?
73.
73. See, maybe he just ran out of ways of jerking off. But you get creative. You know,
but he's in Thailand.
Yeah. Don't have to jerk off in Thailand.
There's a lot of shit going on over there.
So many things to put your weenie in.
You one of you guys ever been choked?
No, I don't like the feeling of being choked. Call me silly.
I like it very light. I can occasionally. I prefer to do it. But I've gotten very light choking. Nothing too harsh. It felt good.
No.
While you were coming?
Just while I was fucking. It's rare, but I've gotten a couple. I can't take it all the time, but I've gotten a couple of times. It was hot.
Never.
No way. For real, no way.
Do you choke? Have you ever choked someone?
No.
You never choked anyone?
Even that scares me.
Oh, why would you?
No.
Why wouldn't you?
Oh, that's like crazy kind of.
Oh my God, no.
That's not fun sex to me.
Oh my God.
That's like a violent kind of.
No, they just like the way it feels. It's not an anger thing. I'm not angry.
No,
with you.
it comes across as that choking somebody, regardless of how you feel about it. It's an angry thing to do.
Not necessarily spanking. It's just like spanking their fucking jugular.
Spanking could be good-natured and fun.
Yeah, so could choking. It's not
choking
angry.
is never good-natured
little
and fun.
spanking, a little biting, I'm in. But, I mean, the choking thing always scared the shit out of me.
Choking is a violent act. It's a violent act in any context.
But there's a lot of people that have done it, so Jimmy's not crazy. And
no, he is.
Does the girl actually, like, she's choking? She's not turning like a little red or anything, Jimmy.
Her face gets lightly red, but I'm very, very.
No,
I don't. No. I'm very, very. You let off today. I'm not crazy when I'm doing it.
Of course you let off, or you'd be
Jimmy,
the murderer, Jimmy.
Jimmy, I'm not.
I'd never let off. Killed many a girl.
That scares the shit out of me. But you're talking a lot of people's language. People do this.
Yeah.
Danny.
Well, look, not for nothing, but most of the time it's not like I personally get off on something like that, but most of the time it's the girls.
Of course it's a girl.
They're the ones that...
Yes.
Oh, man.
I never just choked a girl for no reason. I've wanted to during a game, and they're yapping.
Yeah.
I've had
nothing to do with sex.
I've had some weirdos in my life, but I've never came across someone that wanted to be choked.
Oh, some of them want to be choked and slapped. It's amazing, yeah.
Have you ever come across a girl that needed to be choked, Dan?
Or at least next to her.
No, yeah, next to, believe me. But, I would, but what a big trade-off that is. If she says, I want to be choked, you could then use that as a bargaining chip for, okay, I want to fucking go balls deep in your ass. You know, it's like, that's a trade-off.
Hey, we've all had the girl that wanted to be gagged with something on
Yeah,
your
here
body.
you go.
But, I mean...
No, I don't know how that comes into play in sex. It's beyond me.
Why hasn't anyone used this line yet? Although the David Carradine story is not even 24 hours old yet. Steve on Long Island. This is brilliant. Go ahead,
yeah.
Steve. Go.
Good morning.
Hey.
I guess Bill finally got killed.
And I was paying attention to the news and how they were reporting his career. And they said David Carradine, you might remember him as in his biggest role, the star of the 70s TV series Kung Fu. He was also in movies like Kill Bill. So Kung Fu got top billing in every report I heard.
It shouldn't, though. Kill Bill, I think more people... Wow. Danny, I know you were having fun with the cum and the diarrhea and the snot yesterday, but but I want to use your...
Using it all as Levoris.
I want to use your talents for something good today. All right?
Like a superhero.
I want to... I don't know. I think I'm going to lose this one.
What?
I think more people saw the Kill Bill movies than the Kung Fu movies.
Well, the Kung Fu movies...
The Kung Fu movies...
Yeah.
Well...
It was a TV show.
Oh, you're right.
So that was like a lot of...
What was his big movie then, before Kill Bill?
God, it really wasn't.
He's done a shitload of
Cannonball.
You're right,
Death
actually.
Race 2000. And then he had the one with the Old West.
See, obviously...
Long Riders.
Obviously, I'm stupid, but I was thinking that a lot of these TV shows, get made into movies, but that's one they never made into a movie. You're right, Ant. Kung Fu.
He had a lot of real bad movies.
Yeah, forget it, Danny. It's not going to work if you can't do TV versus.
But he had a lot
movie.
of movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me say hi to Walter.
A lot of movies.
Walter.
Yeah, look at all that, and it's all shit.
Over 200 movies.
Toilet Crusher from Buffalo writes, Crouching Tiger, Hanging Dragon.